I literally just recorded this entire video, except it wasn't in focus, because I'm an idiot. I'm Bobby from Joystick, and I need a haircut and a shave. But that's not what this video is about. I'm making this update video because Mr. Joystick just hit 100 subscribers. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll get to that later. Basically, what this video is about is to tell you guys that for like the first time in the two and change-ish years that we've been doing Joystick, all 5 of our schedules kind of meet in weird places during the week, and that allows us to make a lot more Joystick stuff, which I'm excited about, everybody's excited about. So yeah, let's get on to the update and tell you guys a little bit about what's happening with le future of le Joystick. The Mr. Joystick podcast, our podcast here on the channel, is arguably not even arguably, just easily the most well-received thing we've done on Joystick. Everybody likes a good podcast. Podcasts are good because anybody can enjoy them, especially one like ours where it's mainly variety. We don't talk about one thing every week. We have just numerous discussions about anything, and they're usually funny. This mic's pretty far away. They're usually funny, sometimes interesting, sometimes deep, but we enjoy making the podcast. It's easy to make, it's fun to make, and when we started making it, the original idea was to do it weekly. And if you take a look at the upload dates for the Mr. Joystick podcast episodes 1 through 3, you'll know very well we did not keep that promise. But going forward, once we start to make them, we fully intend to make them consistently, hopefully weekly. We're going to do our absolute best, even if it's just 3 of us on the podcast. That's the plan. And when the podcast comes back, you're going to notice a lot of format changes. It's going to be a lot more organized, well structured. There's going to be segments. We might have guests. It's going to be really cool. And as as we move along and more episodes are made, we're going to find our niche and we're going to get a lot more settled, and it's going to be a lot cooler. Update numero dos. Video game content is easily the bulk of what we do here at Joystick. If you were to go ahead and look at the uploads for the channel, like a solid 95% of all the videos we've ever made on Joystick over the past like 2, almost 3 years really, are video game Let's Plays. Because it's the main focus of the channel. We love video games. It's Mr. Joystick. We wouldn't have named it that if we had nothing to do with video games. And 2, they're relatively easy to make, and we can make a lot of them in a shorter span of time, as opposed to like live action stuff, which I'll get to later. But to spice it up, as we move on in the future, you're going to see a lot more different video game stuff. It's not going to be the normal, episodic Let's Plays you may be accustomed to, like when me and Joey played Ape Escape, or me and Dylan played Shovel Knight, or now Jose and Jerry are playing Hotline Miami. Those are going to continue. Those are easy to make. Those will come out every day, like they're already coming out every day, as long as we have them. But along with those, certain times in the week, we'll have other video game shows, mainly the ones we used to make but have stopped making. But since we're taking more time to be a little more serious with Joystick, we can make them again. Shows like Bobby Time. I used to make Bobby Time whenever I felt like making them, I should say. And that didn't work out, considering those came out literally like years apart. But I'm gonna force myself to find some really rage-inducive games and play them a little more consistently. So those will come out probably bi-weekly. So I'm gonna definitely make sure to get those coming out. Also, Glitch Slapped was a series we used to do back in the day, where me and a guest would show off a really cool glitch in a video game, and then you could go home and do that glitch and show it off to impress a girl or a guy. I don't care what you're into. We also used to do a show called 1v1, where it was like our competitive show thing on the channel, where I'd play like a 1v1, what's the word I'm looking for? Competitive, there it is, game with I literally just said the word. With somebody else, and if I won, I would get challenged by another player next week. We like making those. I don't know why I'm doing this in my hand a lot. We like doing that, but then we stop doing that, but we might continue to do that. What it looks like right now is we're definitely doing Bobby Time, we're definitely doing Glitch Slapped, 1v1 maybe. And then finally, at least once a week, we'll have a group Let's Play where we get together, 4 or 5 of us, to play like a party game. Mario Kart, Mario Party, Smash Bros, maybe something non-Nintendo related, but you get the point. And is that it? Oh, and then I should also just mention that some of those video game stuff is are gonna have live action elements going forward, so you're gonna see a lot more of our faces, and that leads me right in to update number 3. I swear, if this is out of focus again, I will rip my hair out. We're gonna have a lot more live action stuff. Okay, maybe not a lot more live action stuff, but there's gonna, like, if you were to compare 2016's live action content to the future of 2017's live action content, there's gonna be a dramatic leap. One thing we love to do, but it's very hard to do, are sketches. We have made Last Slice 1 and we've made Last Slice 2, and those came out also a year apart. Sketches, believe it or not, Joystick may not look like the most professional channel or the most professional group of people on the block, but a lot of work goes into planning and actually recording a sketch on Joystick. We have to get together and we have to brainstorm and we have to write a sketch, and then I have to put together a shot list, and then we have to put forward a schedule, and then we have to abide by that schedule. And I just noticed one of the tripod legs on the camera right now is literally in midair, and I don't know how this is standing up. That's actually impressive. But yeah, a lot of planning goes into that. Then, you know, even after you've done all that, like, it's still just difficult to get all 5 of us in a room together, because like I said at the beginning of the video, we're so busy doing our own stuff most of the time. But like, a good end goal is by the end of 2017, we would have liked to make 6 sketches. That'd be pretty cool. And we already have, like, written scripts for 2 of them, so it's just a matter of, like I said, planning it and doing it. So I can't give you, like, an absolute date of when, like, that first one's gonna come out, but it is coming out, so get excited for that. And then the other live action thing we're doing on the channel is sort of our vlog type thing. I say vlog type thing because I don't want to call it a vlog, because I think calling it a vlog is stupid. It's more along the lines of, it's not like me with a camera and be like, oh, this is my day, I'm in the city, I'm shopping. No, it's literally like when Jose calls me at 11:30 at night and he's like, hey, get in the car, we're gonna go get food. Just bringing the camera along, and because we usually do stupid shit, so it'd be cool to document that and then put it on the channel, both for my personal entertainment and the entertainment of you guys as well. And then besides that, just little live action tidbits here and there, maybe I don't know, behind the scenes stuff if you're into it. Obviously the podcast is live action, and I said an update too that some of the video game stuff is gonna have some live action stuff, so you're gonna see our faces a lot more often. So you're welcome, or I'm sorry, whichever one floats your boat. Also, my screensaver just popped up. Anyway, that's it for the updates. To close this video, seriously, I have to say a huge thank you to not just our 100 subscribers, but anybody who's taken the time to visit Joystick on YouTube, anybody who's taken the time to watch a video, to like a video, to comment on a video, whatever you've done to help us grow. We greatly appreciate it. I don't care if 1 person watches our videos, I don't care if 100 people watch our videos, I don't care if 1,000,000 people watch our videos. As long as somebody's watching our videos, I'll continue to make them. We'll continue to make them, because that's why we do it. It's both fun for us and fun for us to put out so that people can enjoy them. And I know that 100 subs may not sound like a lot, but it's just that first milestone. It's a milestone I really wanted to hit, and we hit it, and from here it's just on and up. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. I hope you are too. And that's about that. And I didn't want this update to end on a sappy note, because that's not what Joystick's about. So here is my Christopher Walken impression. It's an impression of Christopher Walken singing the theme song to Arthur. Every day when you're walking down the street, and everybody that you meet has an original point of view. That's enough of that.